Well, hello, St. Louis, and welcome to This Week on STL. It's the weekly rundown of events happening in and around St. Louis. This Week on STL is brought to you by our good friends at Abusi Michele Insurance Agency. They work with professional, commercial, life, and health insurance. They've been in the business for over 40 years. Give Tina a call if you have any questions, 314-832-6667. I'm Rick Anthony, and this is for the week of Monday, October the 21st. And right now, as I'm recording this, the Cardinals are playing the Dodgers in the NLCS. We sincerely hope that we'll be talking about the World Series later this week. The STL represents Fly. That's a continuation from last week, and it goes on through the month of October. As a matter of fact, it continues through November the 10th with performances nightly at 8 o'clock. Are you a fan of the HBO show called Treme? The music from that show, A Night in Treme, featuring Donald Harrison Quintet, which features a lot of the music of New Orleans. That'll be coming to the Jazz at the Bistro on Wednesday night, located at 3536 Washington Avenue, and tickets are $38. Powell Symphony Hall presents the Pulitzer Concert, Daniel Lee on cello. Very wonderful performance there, and that is at 7:30 on Wednesday nights, the Pulitzer Concert. On Thursday night, I think a couple years ago, they had an album called Hell Freezes Over, basically talking about when's the next time that this band would ever get together. Well, they're still touring, and they've been around for, I don't know how many decades now, 4 or 5 decades. One of the most popular bands of the 70s, the Eagles, are back in town. History of the Eagles tour at the Scottrade Center, an 8 o'clock performance on Thursday night. On Friday night, something very special going to Powell Symphony Hall. As a matter of fact, we have an opportunity for you to score tickets and also a gift card to Vito Sicilian Pizzeria and Restaurante. It's a night on the town on STL to see Scheherazade. A wonderful Rimsky-Korsakov presentation, a very mesmerizing and very entrancing performance done by the St. Louis Symphony. Performance at 8 o'clock. Now, I want you to go and make sure you get registered for A Night on the Town on STL. Scheherazade at the Powell Symphony Hall. Now, this particular running event is going on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. First off, it's the Rock and Roll St. Louis Expo going on at the America Center. That's Friday and Saturday. Then on Sunday is the Rock Solid Marathon. It's a full marathon and also a half marathon. As a matter of fact, we've included a map of the route if you wanted to check that out. And that starts at 7 o'clock on Sunday morning at 12th and Market. So if you happen to be downtown on Sunday morning and want to know why the streets are blocked off, odds are you're going to see a bunch of runners going by you. That's the Rock and Roll St. Louis Expo and the Rock Solid Marathon, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. On Friday night at 7 o'clock at the Scottrade Center, it's the Canucks and the Blues. The Blues host the Sedin Twins. Two of the toughest skaters and toughest scorers in all of the NHL will be at the Scottrade Center. Also on Friday night, the Peabody Opera House right next to the Scottrade Center, The Price is Right, the live stage show, inviting you to come on down and try your luck and maybe win some valuable prizes. That's at 8:30 at the Peabody Opera House. On Saturday, Mizzou hosts South Carolina. The Gamecocks will be at Faurot Field at Memorial Stadium in Columbia. We say, go Mizzou! Saturday evening, something very, very special and something that's kind of near and dear to my heart. My son came back from Iraq. He was a member of the Marines, and he suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder. A very special fundraiser going on, the MMA versus PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorders, is going on at the Chaifetz Arena at 6:30, a full card. We happen to have David Mirikitani to tell us a little bit about the events going on for that night. David, could you tell us some of the bouts that's going on for that particular event, the MMA versus PTSD?
We've been able to put an amazing fight card together. We have people coming in from Arizona, Ohio, Las Vegas, and obviously a lot of other people here in the local area. And our event's unique because, we're not, trying to promote fights all year round, and we're not trying to take away from any of the other great organizations that do that for a living. What we are trying to do is do the absolute best to, put together a quality card so that when people come to the event, they can get their money's worth and then also feel great about, donating to charity. One of the main things that we want to point out is that we are not purporting to be experts in post-traumatic stress disorder, that we are raising funds and awareness, but really funds for organizations that are experts on this and that are doing rehabilitative programs to help these guys get through this.
Once again, it benefits post-traumatic stress disorder. Please attend, or if you can't attend, check out the website one more time and make your donations. Saturday night at the Fox Theater, if you need some Irish music, Celtic Thunder will be doing the performance at the Fox, and these guys are very talented, and one of them is less than like 15 years old. They are a very, very good group, and highly recommend you check it out, Celtic Thunder at the Fox Theater. Since Halloween is right around the corner, Prime 1000 Restaurant on Washington is hosting A Nightmare on Washington Street. That's going on from 8 until midnight with drink coupons and a lot of fun things going on there. A Nightmare on Washington Street. On Sunday at Powell Symphony Hall, one of the deepest voices and sexiest voices in all of R&B. We lost him a couple years back. The Barry White Experience will be going on. That'll be interesting. Yeah, baby. I'm sorry, I cannot do Barry White any justice. Trunk or Treat going on at the West Hills Community Church. That's 13250 South Outer 40 in Town and Country, Missouri. That's going on from 6 till 8. A safe way to trick or treat. We wrap up the week with Harry Connick Jr. at the Fox Theater. Man, that guy's got a fabulous voice. Harry Connick Jr. wrapping up the week, 7:30 at the fabulous Fox. A lot of information right there. I know. I love giving it to you. Make sure you check it out over and over again. Just hit rewind button and play it as many times as you like. And until this time next week for This Week on STL, I'm Rick Anthony.